Hi, guys. Welcome to the recap show. Today's movie recap will cover a 2020 horror thriller movie named The Last Matinee. Sit back, get a drink, and enjoy. The movie begins with a mysterious man dressed in a black coat driving around town. He soon makes a stop in front of a movie theater, brings out a jar containing flesh-like contents, and eats the last of the jar's contents. He puts on his gloves, carries his bag, and steps out of his vehicle. The mysterious man buys a ticket for the next horror film showing on the big screen. Sitting inside the cinema is an old man who had refused to leave after seeing the last movie. The security guard, Mauricio, decides to leave the old man alone after seeing that he couldn't force him to leave. Meanwhile, a kid, Thomas, is seen hiding between the chairs, waiting to see the horror film. Outside the theater's projectionist daughter, Anna, arrives and has a brief conversation with the ticket seller, Maria Julia, before entering to see her father. Getting to the projection room, Anna scolds her father for trying to work overtime even with his declining health. She offers to help him with his shift so he can go home and rest. Anna's father initially refuses, but later agrees after Anna shows him that she is well capable of operating the projector. Anna also says the room is a perfect place for her to study for her upcoming exams. Up next, a couple named Horacio and Gabriella walk into the cinema for their movie date. The camera moves outside the theater and shows us three friends, Esteban, Angela, and Gani, talking about a girl, Maite, whom they saw on their way to the theater. The trio decides to enter before the show begins. Inside the cinema, Gabriella asks if Horacio knows anything about the film they are about to see, but he tells her he has no idea. She then mocks her date, telling him he couldn't even take her out to a movie he's familiar with. After teasing him, she decides to smoke. However, Mauricio tells her to stop it since it was against the cinema's rules. Gabriella agrees, but continues the moment Mauricio turns his back. Just then, Anna puts on the projector and the film starts playing on the big screen. The three friends also enter the cinema at that moment, but cause a distraction to the viewers. Out of anger, the old man screams at them and leaves the cinema. The trio finally finds a place to sit and enjoy the film. Moments later, the girl from the bus, Maite, enters the cinema, and Gani is surprised to see her. He exclaims his joy and tells his friends how he feels about Maite. He says fate must have brought them together because he has fallen for Maite at first sight. Across the room, Horatio beckons at the three friends to stop talking loudly and allow the viewers to enjoy the film. While the viewers are engrossed in the scary film, the mysterious man sneakily terminates another old man seeing the film. Due to the thrill of the film, the viewers do not notice as the mysterious man carries out his deadly act. Shortly afterward, Mauricio enters the projection room and asks if Anna has seen his alarm clock, but she says no. Mauricio says the alarm clock is to remind him to take his pills, but he can't seem to find it now. He then tells Anna to hand him a pack of cigs from her father's stash, which is hidden inside the drawer, and Anna agrees. Mauricio keeps talking, but Anna is not comfortable with his blabbing because she's busy studying. She asks Mauricio to leave, which he does. Before leaving, however, he tells Anna he'd be downstairs if she needs him. Immediately after Mauricio leaves, Anna locks the room door and resumes studying. Upon getting downstairs, Mauricio sees Maria Julia preparing to leave. Mauricio decides to stand at the theater entrance and do his thing. Just then, the mysterious man comes from behind and terminates him. The mysterious man drags down the roller door and damages it, so it won't be open until he's done with his act. Back in the cinema, Gani contemplates whether to approach Maite or not. Esteban tells him it's a bad idea, but Angela says Gani has what it takes. Minutes later, Gani decides he has to talk to Maite, and he starts walking toward her. Meanwhile, the mysterious man was also walking towards Maite too, but quickly turns back when he spots Gani approaching his target. Gani starts a conversation with Maite, and she responds quite well. She informs Gani that her boyfriend didn't show up, and that's the reason she's seeing the movie alone. Moments later, the mysterious man tries to enter the projection room but is unable to because the door is locked. After the mysterious man leaves, Mauricio's alarm clock goes off, and Anna tries to put off the alarm and fails. She then decides to look for Mauricio so he can turn off the annoying clock. Gabriella starts playing with Horacio's, and he seems to be enjoying it. Across the room, Gani and Maite kiss each other, and Gani's friends couldn't be more proud. Just then, the mysterious man arrives and drives a metal rod through the duo's head. When Gabriella is done satisfying Horacio, he decides to clean up in the restroom. Meanwhile, Thomas is also in the restroom. At that moment, Anna, who is busy looking for Mauricio, runs into Horacio. She gives him directions to the restroom and he quickly leaves to prevent Anna from noticing the wet stain on his trouser. Inside the restroom, Horatio runs into Thomas, but Thomas immediately runs out, thinking Horatio will scold him. While sneaking away, Anna sees Thomas, but he manages to lose her amongst the cinema chairs. Back in the restroom, the mysterious man attacks Horatio and hits his head against the walls. Horatio tries to fight back, but the mysterious man knocks him out with a punch and then proceeds to push a knife into his chest. Elsewhere, Anna continues her search for Thomas. Angela also notices that Gani and Maite have been standing in one place for some time now. Angela decides to find out what is going on, and just then, the mysterious man approaches Gabriella and punctures her in the heart with a knife. At that moment, the projector develops a technical fault, and Anna quickly gets on it. However, Angela discovers that Gani and Maite have been terminated. She screams out loud, attracting Esteban's attention to the horror. The mysterious man chases after the duo and catches up to Esteban. He punctures Esteban severely with a knife, and Esteban cries out loud, but Anna confuses the screams to complain and quickly restores the movie. Angela runs away and finds her way to the theater entrance, but realizes that the door is broken. Also, Anna discovers that a killer is on the loose inside the cinema when she sees bodies lying on the floor. Then, she realizes the victims' eyes have all been gouged out by the mysterious man. Back at the entrance, Angela keeps banging on the door as if a miracle will happen and the door will open by itself. As she does so, the mysterious man approaches her with the intent of terminating her with pleasure, but Angela uses the fire extinguisher on him and manages to escape from him. Angela runs into Anna, and Angela starts panicking, but Anna calms her down. The mysterious man soon closes in on them, but Anna stands her ground and throws the fire extinguisher at him. The mysterious man jumps on her and subdues her, but Angela helps out by hitting the man on the head with the fire extinguisher. Seeing that the man has passed out, the duo runs out of the cinema, and Anna locks the cinema door. Angela says they need to call the police immediately, and Anna says there is a phone located in the box office. The duo rushes down to the box office, but Anna soon realizes that Mauricio has the keys. Meanwhile, the film has come to an end. Thomas is now locked in the cinema, with the mysterious man. Anna manages to find Mauricio's body and retrieves the keys to the box office. Out of frustration, Angela throws the fire extinguisher into the box office and tries to access it from the outside, but Anna stops her and says she will only injure herself. Anna finally opens the door to the box office, but the duo discovers that the fire extinguisher has damaged the phone they intended to use in calling for help. However, Anna tells Angela not to panic because there's still a phone in the projection room that they can make use of. Anna decides to arm herself with a shard of glass in case the mysterious man finds a way out. As the duo makes their way to the projection room, they hear Thomas running away from the mysterious man, and Anna says she needs to help him. The mysterious man is about to terminate Thomas when Anna shows up and pushes the shard of glass into his eyes. Anna, Angela, and Thomas then seek refuge in the projection room. Anna quickly calls the police and informs them of the evil going-ons at the theater. Meanwhile, the mysterious man manages to dig out the glass but loses one of his eyes in the process. Moments later, the mysterious man breaks down the projection room's door and enters. The mysterious man shows the trio the jar containing the eyes of his victims. In order to create more fear in the trio, the mysterious man chews his own severed eye in front of them. Just then, he starts moving towards the trio, but Angela distracts him by tossing a pile of tapes at him. Anna and Thomas manage to escape, and Angela goes to the back door. Angela tries to escape to the roof, but the mysterious man catches up with her and terminates her by hitting her in the head with the projector. Thomas and Anna enter the cinema to escape from the mysterious man. Anna removes the metal rod in Gani and Maite's heads and uses it to arm herself. As the duo walks towards the entrance, the mysterious man comes from behind and cuts Anna with his knife. He then goes after Thomas, but Anna masters some strength and pushes the metal rod into the mysterious man, thus terminating him. His glass jar drops and the eyeballs scatter everywhere on the floor. As Anna comforts Thomas, the police arrive at the theater. Standing outside the theater is the old man who left an annoyance. The movie comes to an end as Thomas stares into one of the eyeballs on the floor. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to receive future recaps.